Dixon at the plate. Yesterday, the White Sox taking the loss, hoping to reverse that momentum, trailing now 2-1. One more shot here against Toronto. Danks gets him to swing, a miss for a strike. Well, you look at that last one, not a good game for a club that's had a few of them.
Not the outcome they wanted, but one that they have come to expect.
Here's the delivery. It's fouled away. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
There's one. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it. Time to have a look at our league leaders, brought to you by State Farm. Team with the most extra base hits. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Rays in second. In third, the Twins. Fourth spot held with the Royals. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, these two teams don't get cheated. They go up there swinging the bat, looking for extra base hits. So pitchers are going to have to try to keep the ball down in the zone and on the ground.
Jennings to field this one. And he grabs it in his track. Runners on the move. And Bautista comes in. And Bradley settles in. So needing to get back into this game, get it even. They've done that. Now they're trying to add to it.
Gary, that was a big at-bat right there. Coming up and bringing them back even here early on. Nice job.
That's all it took, and that brings us to that proverbial brand-new ball game. To right center. And there's the third out. John Danks comes off the mound. A run comes in to score. And we've got Jennings batting. He's going to start the second for the home team. And he's in the top 10 in the league in runs. 1 on, 1 out. Swung on and ripped towards second. Now it's 2 down. Well, we have a moment courtesy of State Farm. Let's see who has the league in hits. Graves batting now. He's the league leader in hits. Here's the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. One of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
And there's Rivera. Pulls it in, third out. So they can't push any across. Forecast. Tonight to be cold. Definitely it's turned out that way. Leads the American League and runs batted in. And the first pitch. Danks gets him to swing and miss for a strike.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
Here's the delivery. A fly ball. And it goes foul. Taken by Bautista, high for a ball. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
Well, look, I'm a firm believer, and you have to establish your fastball, but he's gotten to that two-seamer way too much in this game.
One of the things I've been noticing, he has not been throwing the slider as much as we're used to seeing it, and it can be a tremendous weapon for him. We'll see if he leans on it more heavily later in the game, because he needs to find some outs.
It's Perry at the plate. He singled his last trip. And a good throw gets him 2 down. Let's have a look at the current state of the race with the State Farm standings board in the Central Division. In first place, it's the Royals. In the second spot, the Twins. It's the White Sox in third. Tigers in fourth place. And down at the bottom, the Cleveland Indians.
Workmanlike effort so far from the Chicago White Sox, sitting in the heart of the AL Central.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Danks. There's a big swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, that cutter fooled him, but he still had a huge swing at that one.
Line fair down the line and right. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Now, he has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. Brocious is the batter. How's he using the strike zone to his advantage? Here's a quick look at how he's been mixing locations.
Well, we've been watching him go high, go low. He's forcing this lineup to think a lot, and when hitters think, they're done.
And it makes it hard to swing confidently.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And it's going to be Young. And there's the third out. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. White Sox 3, Toronto 1. Durazo. Is up now. He's the best base stealer, leading the ball club in steals. Two for three thus far. 2 men on and 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Lined up the middle. Durazo throws to first. Side is retired. So they scratch across a run. And Young's in the box. He'll start things off. Grounded out his last time through. And here's the first one. Swung on and missed 0-1.
I think right now, offensively, you've got to start getting base runners. Get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits. You don't need home runs. You need base runners.
That one fouled off by Fielder. That pitch is not going to be in there from Danks.
Well, if he's going to make a mistake, which he hasn't made many in this game, it's going to be now. His pitch count's over 100. This is when he seems to tire and make mistakes with his pitches.
The pitch. That one fouled off by Fielder. Another foul ball, and Fielder keeps the at-bat going.
Well, borderline pitch right there. And I tell you, when you have a 2-2 count, the last thing you want to do is get rung up for strike 3. Possibly was a ball, but he just got enough on it to foul it off to keep this at-bat going.
There's a ground ball. The Cieto's there. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
Obviously, winning big right now. You just want to go out there and make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
Hitless so far. He'll get another shot at it now. It's Cologne at the plate. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
With 2 runners on base and a chance for a big inning, they're going to the pinch hitter, trying to see if they can't generate some offense this inning.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
The guy's looking at the numbers on his pitch tendency.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well,
and we take a look. And Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go RBI situation. Here's Jose Bautista. Last outing for the Red Sox was a W, and you want to take as many of these three-game series as you can. The rubber match. So for now, 3rd of 3 against the Blue Jays. And they get 2. Great double play. Chance now to check out the schedule for Boston. Tonight's game, the last against Toronto. Tomorrow's off. They'll head to Detroit to take on the Tigers. It'll be a 3-game series. Then they kick off a series with division rivals, the New York Yankees. A team that bested them in the last series between the two. So they'll be on the road quite a bit over this next stretch. Brower throws on to first. Side is retired. It's a great piece of work. He's got it going right now. Josh Beckett. He's displaying the mastery of the mound right now. That's the story on both sides here. And the Red Sox coming up next. Everidge is the batter. And Steve, let's take a look at how the pitch is done.
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to...
He had a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And around third on his way home. And he scores from second base.
Well, the pitcher left us one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. Good piece of hitting.
Boy, with a run scoring there, that's a pretty fat pitch in an RBI situation.
Keep the rally going. Let's check out where Prince Fielder's production ranks in the league this year. 2nd in batting average, 2nd best in base hits, and he's also 2nd in the league in on-base percentage. That ability to get on base goes a long way to helping his team score runs.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he crunched that one deep to right field, way back. He makes the catch. What a jump. And so the game of tremendous pitching finally broken here with 2 runs across. Offense is finally on the board. Toronto leads it 2-0. Aviles at the plate.
Beachy is delivering a dominating performance in this game.
We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Well, he's had a great rhythm going in this game today. He's not afraid to move the ball around and pitch aggressively in the zone.
And he'll lead it off here, inning number 8. He delivers. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. 1 away. Here's a look at the pitching staffs that are keeping that batting average against down over the last 10 days. Courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Angels. The A's 2nd. Blue Jays 3rd. Indians 4th. And the Mariners 5th.
Well, these teams right here are tough to face because they just do not give up many base hits. And you've got to make the most of those hits when you get them and try to bunch them together.
Here's a swing and a ball hit high into the air, deep into right field. Gone, a home run. And now the lead is up to 2. The solo home run, a bit of a padding.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Fresh count of Bautista. Here it comes. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. And Steve, late in the ball game, you really pounce on an opponent when you get a big-time home run like, oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Out number 2.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in doubles. He was first in triples. And they're also the number 1 team in batting average, better than everybody else, putting the ball in play, finding the holes to get base hits, and really the great depth of the lineup.
And in there, 2nd hit for him in the ball game on his 4th plate appearance. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. The throw. And they tag him close at home. He wanted that run. He didn't get it. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Brower is the batter now. Drew a walk his last time. Grounded out his last time up. He deals. And it goes foul. That one goes foul. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Blue Jays 3. We've got Lavarnway here. It's the bottom of the ninth, and he's ready to try and make something happen here. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
Pitching-wise, you want to make them earn it. Force them to get a base hit right here. Force them to put it in play. Throw strikes.
Got him swinging with that curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's see if they go right at him or if they're going to waste a pitch. They're way ahead right now.
Fouled off. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Kalish will look for something to hit now as he stands in. And Craig Kimbrell is the pitcher as Toronto brings him into close.
Well, they've got themselves right where they want to be. Now it's up to the closer to come in and slam the door.
Here's the pitch.
0-2.
Plays off this one up and in for a ball, 1-2.
But when you see where that pitch ended up and into the hitter, as a hitter, you have to think to yourself, all right, he has to be going down and away with this next one to try to get me to chase.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
A pretty healthy break, 88-mile-per-hour breaking ball.
So he takes a cut on this one, trying to yank the chain. Comes up empty.
Oh, he thought he had that one dialed in, pitched right down the middle of the plate. What shock it was when it hit the catcher's mitt and he didn't make contact. These are the swings that make hitters want to change bats.
Strike 1.
The pitch. There's a ground ball. Ends up foul. And he fouls off another one. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Now let's take a look back on this ball game and see who our player of the game is.
When a lot of guys hit meaningless home runs that don't decide the game, have nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but not.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
And before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs
It's Perry at the plate. Last time out was a loss for the Rangers. And after that losing in Game 1, time to try and salvage his 3-game set against the Blue Jays. To deep right center. And around third on his way home. And he will score from second base. Out at the plate.
Well, not a lot of hesitation right there. He saw a pitch he liked. He knew he could put the barrel on the bat on it, and he drives it for a double and picks up the RBI.
And Bradley settles in. Steve, how well is that pitching? Oh, he's going to try to steal third. Swing and a liner to right center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And the run gets in.
He's tired. His pitches are starting to flatten out. 3 straight hits. What more do you need to see before you give him the hook?
Altuve at the plate. Well, the direction here, Steve, for this lineup is stay in charge. Right now they are.
I'll tell you what, Gary, we're seeing a solid.
Oh, there's Bradley stealing. Swung on, liner to right. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. That is going to bring up Brett Lawrie.
Well, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. I mean, now it's 4 straight hits. He's got to start wondering what's going on. Maybe he's tipping his pitches or they're just figuring him out.
Well, Brett Lawrie is a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Ground out victim last time through. And that's the third out. Hamilton grabs it. And if you're just tuning in, Rogers Center, that's where we are in ideal weather here in Toronto. Let's take a look at the types of strikes we've been seeing.
Yeah, the thing that stands out to me against the right-handed hitters especially is the way he's painted both sides of the plate.
And he's got to keep doing that. I mean, right now, don't change anything. Keep going. Make the hitters make an adjustment first. Keep working the corners.
Now Napoli sets the target. Fastball swung on. Can't make contact and behind on the count 0-2. And he lays off that one outside. 1-2.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. No runs on a base hit. They leave one man on at first. And we'll see the Rangers. It's Mike Napoli to lead it off. 0 for 2 thus far. And apparently it's time. Obviously a little struggling going on the mound. You look in the pen, they've got 2 up.
Well, let's hope it's not too late. I mean, this guy's out there. He is really scuffling right now. They've got to make the change.
And the 7th inning underway. 0-1 count.
What an extraordinary effort out of the mound today. I mean, we're deep into this ball game. They've only been able to generate 1 hit against him. His stuff has been phenomenal, and his execution even better.
Here's the pitch. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2. Steve, let's take a look at those numbers off the mound.
But that change in velocity on the breaking ball and the outstanding movement, forcing these righties to just pound the ball straight down into the ground.
Hit in the air to center field. That gets down. The tying run coming up. Here's how the Western Division is stacking up. We get to the heart of the baseball season. The look brought to you by State Farm. It's the Angels in first, Mariners in second place, in third the Rangers, and in the 4th spot the A's. It's Nelson Cruz, grounded out last time. Barrera is going to be our new pitcher here. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. He's ready. Now the 2-0. There's a sinker for a strike. 2-1. He had a very solid .385 average last year against the Blue Jays. And now Nelson Cruz has a 3-1 count.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Here's a check swing. And it evens the count at 2. It's in there. The 3-2 pitch. They can't connect on that one. Nelson Cruz comes up empty on the swing.
Well, 2 strikes on the hitter, and he came inside. He just couldn't catch up quickly enough to it. He must have been thinking away.
Here is Adrian Beltre. Napoli's at first. Now the first pitch. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
That's a strike and an 0-2 count. And Beltre now, be careful of the K. That's in on the hands for a ball, 1-2.
The pitcher right there got lucky that ball stayed down in the zone. If that's up just a little bit higher, that ball could have been a souvenir.
This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases all the way to the wall. And Napoli's on his way home. He throws, and he scores from first.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it, get a good part of the bat on the ball, and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And Aubrey at the plate. Very important production we've seen. They still need some more, but they're starting to get it done. First pitch inside, ball 1. Slider just missed. He runs that to a 3-0 count.
Well, he might have the green light right here, 3-0. Let's see if he's swinging.
Ackley will come in and pitch as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game. And as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
Thompson at the plate.
Well, that last at-bat could be the most critical at-bat in this game. A walk, good at-bat, now the go-ahead run on first base, Gary.
Makes contact. It is going to be fouled. That fly ball deep and off to the left. And the pressure now gets transferred to the mound. Even though you've got the lead, you've set up yourself with a problem here, Steve.
Well, that's right. And from the hitter's perspective,
swing and a high drive to straightaway left field to the wall. And Bautista comes up with it. Mercy. That keeps those runners at first and second. Shows some outstanding speed just to catch up with this thing.
Well, this is an all-or-nothing effort right here. If he doesn't get it, it's extra bases. Nice play. With 2 runners on base and a chance for a big inning, they're going to the pinch hitter, trying to see if they can't generate some offense this inning.
Two men on and 2 men out. Foul! And it's fouled off. That'll be strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes now. Seth Smith will be watching to make sure he doesn't get K'd here.
He likes to try to make contact.
There's a ground ball. Lowry's there. Throw will pull him off the bag. He is safe at first. And Bourbon settles in. And he has a golden opportunity here. This is a big at-bat.
Well, Gary, a hit could give them the lead. An extra base hit could really start to spread the margin.
They are back in this game. And this at-bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Working ahead of the count in key situations is critical for a pitcher. That first pitch strike could go a long way to getting this guy out.
There's the hammer. 1-2. That's a good eye. Julio Bourbon just took that for a ball, even up.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a smash. Bradley's there. That one's grabbed. Side retired. So they score 1 run, 2 hits, leave 3 on. Texas trying to get back into a position to challenge. It's Cologne at the plate. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Swing, a high drive down the left field line. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. And now the lead is up to 2. The solo home run, a bit of a padding.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Swung on line to right center field, and that one drops in for him. Wow, that is his first base hit. It has been a struggle to get.
Let's check out where Prince Fielder's production ranks in the league this year. 3rd in on-base percentage, 4th in doubles. Now, you notice he's also ranked in the top 5 in batting average, a guy that puts it in play, finds holes, and finds a way to get himself on base. Jose Bautista coming up to the plate, a critical...
Oh, Bautista got good wood on this. Goodbye, a 2-run homer. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one.
Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch him later.
Hard grounded to short. He's going to try and test him here. Let's take a look at the teams leading the league in home runs on our State Farm leaderboard. Blue Jays #1, the Yankees 2nd, the Angels 3rd, 4th the Red Sox, and at #5 on the list the Rays.
Well, there's a lot of power in this lineup, Gary, and I tell you, it's a nightmare for any pitcher. You know, usually you have 1 or 2 guys that can take you out of the ballpark. They have a plethora of guys who can do damage. If one doesn't get you, the next one will.
The pitch. And he fouls another one off. And that's another foul ball. Struck him out. Boy, is he glad this inning's over. But they strike for 3 runs here, thanks. And stepping up to the plate, here's Nelson Cruz. First pitch on the way. Oh, that runs inside and gets him.
Now, sometimes that fastball just runs in on you. You can't get out of the way. He couldn't get out of the way there.
That's going to bring up Adrian Beltre. Double homer run in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, right there, you can just tell that the hitter was absolutely fooled on that pitch.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's 1 down, and he'll go back to first.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
And Aubrey at the plate. Walked in his last plate appearance. Ball 1 to begin this at bat, 1-0.
Well, the setup man right now is over the...
Boy, that one is stung up the middle. Over to second for 1. And the deuce, a double play.
Well, what a great one here today, Jerry, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game.
Well, great starting pitching usually leads to wins for your team, and he came through with a great one in this one. And that's basically the definition of what it takes to become the player of the game.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Now, Gary, as a player, you always like having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu.